And welcome to tonight's online match of ComedySportz Cincinnati. Now, please welcome to the screen tonight's referee. He found enlightenment in the fluorescent bulb section of Menards. It's Eric Han.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. But is this a joke to you? Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to ComedySportz, your home for virtual comedy. Whether you're tuning in for the first time or you're a veteran of one of our live matches, we're glad to have you as our loyal fans.
Gotta figure out how to get my finger up here.
Huh? Oh, we're very excited to be bringing you the same ComedySportz match you know and love, but now from our living rooms. Now, just as in any sporting event, there are teams, there's a ref, there are points, and there are fouls. And since we're virtual, we've added one more foul to the two that we normally do, and I'll go ahead and take you through those now. Our first foul is the brown bag foul. The brown bag foul occurs when anyone on the field or the chat says anything lewd, crude, obnoxious, sexist, racist, phobic, or just too soon. If a player commits this foul, they'll have to wear a brown bag on their head that they already have ready at their home, and their team will lose a point. If one of our fans on chat commits that foul, they'll be removed from chat for the rest of the match. The second foul enforced tonight is the groaner foul. The groaner foul occurs when someone says something so punny, so inane, so dad jokey that it forces you, our fans, to type the word groan into the chat. Announcer Mary, you have an example of a groaner foul for us?
I do, Ref Eric. Why don't eggs tell jokes?
I don't know. Why don't they?
They crack each other up.
See, that's why we have this foul in place. So if something like that should occur and you are compelled to type groan into the chat, the offending player will cost their team 1 point. The third foul, which we've newly added for the information age, is the TKO, or technical knockout foul. If a player forgets to unmute themselves or turn their screen on when they're supposed to, they'll be pulled for the rest of that game. A second infraction from that same player will result in them being ejected from the match and replaced by one of the players from our well-stocked bench. Now, back to announcer Mary to introduce tonight's players.
First up is the Northern Kentucky Grass in blue. His mom once dyed his hair yellow and called it highlights. It's Johnny on the spot Griffin. She will not dare not to dare. It's Tatiana. Kneel before your Godfrey. And your captain of the blue team. He reminds me of the babe. What babe? The babe with the power. It's Dave, on with the wind chill. Now, ladies and gentlemen, show some love for the Cincinnati Big Machine in red. So try not to be distracting, but no promises. It's Chance Revolution Kilgore. He was voted most likely to never win an election. It's Kevin Bauer to no one. And your red team captain, you may recognize him from the Muppets, Princess Bride, or Scoob. It's Tortoise and the Harrison Hensley. Now, please welcome back to the screen, Ref Eric.
Hey, great. We've said a lot, but it's time to get this train on the freeway. Let's virtually cheer, kick our feet in our respective homes every time I say, captains to the screen!
Volume
Excellent.
activated.
Captains, please shake hands. All right, great. I don't have a coin with me because apparently they're scarce. So in order to decide the first game tonight, I'm going to ask you to please find the silliest thing you have in your room. You have 5 seconds to find the silliest possible thing. Ready? Go. And that's 5 seconds. Let's do a little show and tell. Harrison, what have you got there?
I've got a jar of pretzels, but it's not the pretzels that came in the jar. It's different pretzels.
Ah, the old switcheroo. Very nice.
Yeah.
Captain Dave, what have you got there for me?
It's a caricature made of me at Kings Island when I was 17.
Well, I think the silliest thing is the mullet you were sporting back then, so I'd say you win the coin toss. Captain Dave, what game would you like to play?
I'm kind of leaning towards Booyah.
All right, captains, get your teams ready. For the game of Booyah, we're going to need a number of suggestions. So for all of our fans, start typing into the chat things like, for example, a job that starts with the letter R, or a place you've always wanted to visit, or maybe a household chore you've been putting off. While our fans are doing that, let's get one player from each team on the screen. Fantastic. Now I'm going to give each of these teams a topic. And Tatiana is going to say something so amazing about that topic that it makes me and all of our fans at home say, yay, as joyously as possible. Then Kevin will follow that up with something so annoying about the same topic, it makes me and you at home say, boo. Play will continue back and forth until all the players from one team have been eliminated. I'm imagining you furiously typing to the chat right now, how can they be eliminated? Well, I got you. They can be eliminated if they say something that doesn't elicit the proper response from me, if they hesitate, if they don't make sense, or if I just get tired looking at them. The last team with the player on the screen gets 5 points for this round. Helping us keep track of suggestions tonight, I'm proud to have the help of Field Ref Phineas Clark. Field Ref Phineas, can I have the first suggestion from the chat, please?
Absolutely. From Patrick, we have Robot Adjuster.
Robot Adjuster. All right, teams, for the game of Booyah, are you ready? All right, we're going to start off Tatiana with Robot Adjuster. Begin.
I don't have to adjust myself. I've got a robot to do it.
Yeah.
Yay!
Although
They could go haywire and rip your arm off.
Robots help to make difficult tasks simple.
Yay!
Hey!
So I'm going to be unemployed?
Boo.
Robots can compute things a whole bunch faster than I can.
Yay!
Yay!
I am going to be unemployed.
Boo.
We're here to laugh, not to worry about you. I'm sorry, my friend, but you are out of there. Next red player up, please. Okay, Field Ref Phineas, what's our next suggestion?
From Mary, we have ballroom dancing.
Ballroom dancing. Okay, we're going to mix it up a little bit. This time, Chance, you're going to be the yays. Toddy, you're going to be the boos. So our subject is ballroom dancing. Starting with Chance as the yays. Begin.
Ballroom dancing is so fancy.
Yay!
Every time I ballroom dance, I have to do it backwards.
Boo.
When I go ballroom dancing, I get to put on really nice looking clothes.
Yay!
The shoes always hurt my feet.
Boo.
I get to hold someone that I like close when I go ballroom dancing.
Yay!
I push people away from me, and that's been a recurring theme in my life, and I'm trying to overcome it, though.
Boo.
Whoa, Donnie, I'm sorry. That's full contact ballroom dancing, which is a very specific subset. So, blue, step aside. Let's get the next blue player up there. Field Ref Phineas, what's our next suggestion?
From Flo, we have Pilates class.
Pilates class. All right, Johnny, for your comedy sports debut, congratulations. I'm going to let you be the yays for Pilates class. Chance, you're in charge of the boos. So, Johnny, bring the joy with Pilates class. Ready? Begin.
I can now touch my toes all because of Pilates class.
Yay!
Yay!
Pilates didn't fix my scoliosis.
I'm sorry, Chance. If you have scoliosis, you should not be doing Pilates without a proper back brace. Please step down. Let's bring the next red player up. All right, Captain Harrison. Field Ref Phineas, I don't think we need any suggestion. We didn't get much out of Pilates, like me. So let's go ahead and keep going with Pilates. Johnny, you're going to be the boos. And Captain Harrison, you're going to be the yays. Tell us some great things about Pilates. Ready? Begin.
I get to show off my headbands at Pilates class.
Yay!
Everyone told me it's ugly and that I should stop coming.
Boo.
Pilates are like a combination between my favorite food and my favorite drink, pie and lattes.
Yay!
Except they don't allow pie or lattes in the class.
Johnny, you're going to the wrong Pilates class. And Harrison, thank you for my next $1 million idea. Johnny, please step down and let our next blue player come to life. Dave. Dave, welcome to the stage. Field Ref Phineas, can I have a suggestion for what may very well be the very last round tonight of Boo Yay?
Absolutely. It's all been building up to this. From Augustin, we have Legoland.
Legoland. All right, Harrison,
Legoland.
you're going to be the yays. Dave, you're going to be the boos for Legoland. Harrison, start us off with the yays. Begin.
Legoland is a magical world where you can build whatever you want.
Yay!
Until you step on a brick.
Boo.
If you go to Legoland now, you can see the artwork of the winners of Fox's hit reality show Lego Masters. I can't remember the winners' names, but I used to know it.
I'm sorry, Harrison. Everybody knows the winners of Lego Masters. You obviously haven't been paying attention. And I'm sorry,
It
that
was
means
Tyler
you're out of
and
there.
Amy.
And that means the blue team gets 5 points.
Yay!
Fantastic. All right, Announcer Mary, what does that bring our score to?
Well, after that first round, our score is 0 points for the red team and 5 big ones for the blue team.
All right. That
Back
is
to
a
you,
nice
Ref Eric.
scoreboard. Captain Harrison to the field, please. Yay!
Yay!
Tyler and Amy won. I couldn't remember.
It's too late for that, Harrison. You
They put a down payment on their house because they're having a baby.
Okay,
It
for
was
the
sweet.
game of counting words, which has nothing to do with Legos yet, we're going to need a suggestion for maybe the last thing you Googled. While you're typing those in, I'm going to go to Announcer Mary and ask her for a little bit of information. Announcer Mary, can I please have, say, the 3-digit birth date of somebody that's very important to you?
7, 1, 3.
All right, 713. Great. Now, for the game of counting words, all of Chance's lines will have to be 7 words long. Kevin's lines will be 3 words long, and Harrison will have to limit his lines to exactly 1 word. Field Ref Phineas, can we have a suggestion for this numerically delightful scene?
We certainly can. From Augustin, we have putting in a hardwood floor.
Putting in a hardwood floor. All right, red team, and your game of counting words, putting in a hardwood floor. Are you ready? Begin.
Donovan, it's time we talked about floors.
Bamboo.
No, Donovan, I've already told you. It's wood.
Tile.
Tile will look disgusting in our foyer.
Concrete.
Concrete is for outdoors, you dingus.
He's not getting it.
Granite.
Granite is what statues are made of.
Come on, man.
Listen to Denny, Donovan. He knows stuff.
Beach. Sycamore. Redwood.
Those are all wood.
Daisies.
Donovan, we have to have a serious talk.
Wood is wood.
You don't know any wood, Donovan. And
That's what floors.
Fire.
Donovan, Denny and I have to fire.
Get out now.
Coconut.
Coconut is closer to wood, but no.
How is coconut?
Bamboo.
Bamboo is kinda wood, I guess.
Tree.
Plants are wood.
Tree. That's wood, Donovan. Yes, yes,
Tree.
yes. I don't have to fire you.
He got it?
Tree.
You got it, Denny. Yes, tree, buddy.
4 hours. Yes.
Floor.
And that's time. All right, loyal fans, I'm going to need you to file that one away in the memory bank for the time being. You'll understand why in just a moment. While I call Captain Dave to the screen, please. Captain Dave, welcome to the screen.
Hey, thanks for letting me come here.
What game would you like to play, Captain Dave?
I think we need to spread some knowledge, so we're going to do good, bad, worst advice.
Oh, that's a great A good, a bad, and an excellent suggestion. Go ahead and get your team ready. For this game, we're going to need some problems for our panel to solve. So start typing into the chat maybe an area where you need some advice, something you want to know how to do, a trick you'd like to teach your pet, how to tell if your pasta is ready. And while you're doing that, I'm thrilled to inform you that we have a panel of 3 experts who are eager to help you with all of your needs. Let's go ahead and welcome them to the screen now. All right, experts, would you please introduce yourselves? Tati?
Hi, my name's Tatiana Godfrey. I'm getting my master's in dramaturgy at the University of Massachusetts. I'll be giving bad
I've ever
advice.
seen. Magnificent. Johnny, who are you?
Yes, I'm Betty McFields,
Betty.
and I'm retired. I used to be a practicing nurse.
Excellent. And who's our last expert?
Hi, I'm now known as Felix. Just 2 days ago, I was Paul, but I went to some therapy and found out I used to be a cat in a former life.
Fantastic. All right. Well, thank you very much, panel. Now, Field Ref Phineas, what problems do you have for our panel to solve tonight?
Well, from Eric, we have how to train my dragon.
All right, panel. How do you train your dragon?
Well, I may be old, but I'm not that old. To train your dragon, I assume it's probably like a little puppy dog. Just lots of patience, love, and care, and a sticker maybe when they leave.
All right.
Yeah,
Tatiana?
wow. That's really good. You know that's like a movie, right? There's like a whole franchise of How to Train Your Dragon movies. They're great. Like they're actually really awesome. I used to assign monologues from it to children, but it has like a thick Scottish accent. So like I think learn a Scottish accent and you could probably, you're like, oh, I'm gonna train a dragon. You probably get it. Makes sense to me.
Fantastic. Felix, how would you train a dragon? Good kitty. Good kitty. Okay, Field Ref Phineas, let's have another suggestion to solve.
All right, from Mary, we have how to paint your car.
How to paint your car. All right. Toddy, you want to weigh in on this one?
What's the one with the beep beep? It's in the like their tagline. It's AAAMCO. Beep beep. There you go. You got that.
Yep, they'll paint any car for $99.
That's true. That's true though.
Betty?
Well, it really depends on if you're just looking for a touch-up or a complete repaint job. If it's just a touch-up, you can probably make an appointment. If you're too young, have your mother make it for you, and someone will see you after about an hour wait.
Excellent. Thank you. Felix?
I'm not so good at painting cars, but I'm really good at marking my territory on them. Try that.
And that's why I had to have my car repainted. Field Ref Phineas, do you have another suggestion for us that our panel can solve?
Yes, Lisa is looking for help with hummingbird removal.
How to get rid of hummingbirds. All right, excellent. Tatiana, how would you get rid of an errant hummingbird infestation?
Like birds sing and like they hum. I'd hum at it. I mean, it's in the name of the bird. It's a hummingbird. I'd like songs about birds. Like what's the one? Doves cry when doves cry. Hummingbirds love that.
Brilliant. It takes a thief to catch a thief. Betty.
Oh, I so much love hummingbirds. They're so cute. If you're trying to get rid of them, what you could do is bring them to me. I do have 23 cats, so it might be a little tempting, but I'll try to keep them separated.
Oh, that got Felix's attention. Felix, something you want to say?
No. Bring those cats. Bring those cats. We'll all get them. We'll all get them.
All right, and that's time. Panel, thank you very much. You have made the world a better, smarter, more sure place. So, fans, it's now your job to decide who you liked better in that round via the chat. Was it the Northern Kentucky Bluegrass and their game of good, bad, worst that you just saw? Or was it Cincinnati and their game of counting words? Please type either red or blue into the chat, but not both, just one or the other, red or blue. You have 15 seconds. Start voting. While you're voting, just a reminder, we are so excited to have you all at this free event. If you'd like to help us cover ongoing expenses by leaving a tip for Comedy Sports and our producers, OTR Improv, you can do that via PayPal, online, or on the app. Our handle is hello@otrimprov.com, or you can just copy and paste the link that just appeared in the chat. All right, that's it for voting. Announcer Mary, who won that round, and what does that bring our score to?
Wow. Well, we've got a lot of votes. Sorry, I'm busy tabulating, do all those things. But overwhelmingly, I want to say it's the blue team. So that brings our score to the blue team with 10 and the Cincinnati Big Machine with 0.
Whoa, thanks, Mary. It's a blowout so far, which means it's time for the Refs Challenge round. I want to challenge these folks to the game of Mega Replay. For this game, the first thing we're going to need is something that costs around $83. The blue team's then going to do a 1-minute scene based on that suggestion. So, Field Ref Phineas, what's the suggestion of something that, say, costs around $83?
From Pat, we have a Ralph Macchio autographed nunchaku set.
That is a steal at $83. I paid like 8 times that much for mine. So let's go ahead and get the blue team to the field, please. Now, blue team, we're going to see a 1-minute setup scene based on an autographed pair of Ralph Macchio nunchucks. Are you ready for the first round of Mega Replay? Begin.
That's right. Be afraid.
Did you see my strike attack?
Your strike attack was the best. It was so good.
Thanks, Leroy. I've been really practicing. Yours was good too, though.
Thanks. I want to do it again.
Okay, we'll reset.
Leroy,
Ah!
I didn't know you were going to be here along with your brother.
Joe Nathan. No, you're not supposed to be here.
I'll take you both on.
All right, let's fight. Come
Fight.
on.
And that's time. Thank you, blue team, for that magnificent 1-minute setup scene. Now let's go ahead and bring the red team on. We're going to have that same scene done by the red team in only 30 seconds. But while they're doing that, while they get ready to do that, fans, I need some suggestions for you for some upcoming rounds. Please start typing in a year from American history, a specific year, or a decade from the 20th century into the chat. Okay, red team, the exact same scene you just saw, Ralph Macchio's autographed nunchucks in 30 seconds. Are you ready? Begin.
Did you see my strike attack?
Your strike attack was the best. I loved it. I'm going to do it again.
Thanks. I've been working hard on it.
Oh, Leroy, I didn't know you were going to be here along with your brother.
Hey, Stonewall. Yeah, we're going to be here, and now I think we got to fight, you and me.
And that's 30 seconds. All right, red team, great job. But I want you to go ahead and stay up on the field for the time being. Field Ref Phineas, could you please give me one of the decades from our chat?
Yes, from our chat from Elisa, we have the 80s.
The 1980s. Wow, this is going to be good. can we please see the original 1 minute setup scene done as if it took place in the 80s? Kind of a stretch, but I think you guys can do it. Ready? Begin.
Reaganomics! New Coke!
Did you see my strike attack?
Let me tell you, dab me with a spoon, you don't vogue like anyone I've ever seen. I think I'll do it again.
Let's do a montage this time.
All right, thanks. There's always time for a great montage. Thank you very much, montage players. Let's go ahead and get the red team on the screen, please. Sorry, the blue team. Blue team, I'm going to have you do this in the style of a specific year in American history. Field Ref Phineas.
Yes, from Kirk, we have the year 1857.
Okay, 1857. In the meantime, loyal fans, I need you to please start typing some movie styles into the chat. You see how this works? You give us stuff, and lo and behold, it comes back just moments later. So start typing in some movie styles. Blue team, are you ready? Begin.
I've come a G. I've sat a G, which means atop a horse.
Did you see my whip attack?
That whip is fearsome. I hope you're not using it on any unsuspecting females.
I wouldn't dare. Let's try that again, shall we?
Train.
Nessie, stop.
Leroy, I didn't know Hughes was here. And your brother. I can tie you both to the tracks.
A Confederate soldier. You better ready your whip. Come on, Nessie, attack.
All right, that's time. Blue team, I want to go ahead and have you stay up this time. We're going to use one of the movie styles that we got from our fans. Field Ref Phineas, what's a movie style you got for us there?
Well, we have Silent Charlie Chaplin from Patrick.
All right, a silent Charlie Chaplin film. Blue team, same scene as a silent Charlie Chaplin film. Begin. All right, that's time. Sorry, I was blowing my whistle, but it was set on silent for some reason. Let's go ahead and get the red team back up on the field. Red team, you're going to finish us off with another movie style. Field Ref Phineas, do you have a movie style for us?
I certainly do. From Sydney, I have biopic.
A biopic. A biopic. All right, red team. The final version of Mega Replay. A biopic film. Begin.
Dramatic things that didn't actually happen. Dramatic things that actually happened.
Hi, I'm Greg, the world's greatest bowler. Did you see that strike?
Greg, I love you. I love you and your shiny ball.
I can't love you. I've got a bowl, and we've got to do all that again.
Let me do my thing.
Time repeats itself.
passing all the
Mercury.
sugar.
Elton John.
Rocket Man, burning up the fumes of heroin.
I don't like him, Bowler Man. We're gonna have to fight.
And let's
Not a problem.
fight.
Houston.
And that's the story of my whistle, and that is time. Audience, you have had quite a smorgasbord of styles presented before you. It's your turn to vote on which team you thought did a better job with what they were given, the red team or the blue team. Now, while you're voting, it's time to check in with Todd Michigan to see what's going on in other matches around the league tonight. The Comedy Sports satellite may be slightly out of orbit. I'll see if I can get it adjusted.
Evening, folks. Todd Michigan here in the Comedy Sports Center studio, taking a look at some of the other matches happening right now around the league. Check out what's going on in Houston in a game of Let Me Tell You Something, Brother, where players make up wrestler catchphrases based off audience suggestions. Connor Woods took the suggestion of tuxedo and turned the house upside down. Or should I say on its side?
Let me tell you something, brother. I'm sorry. I've just got a lapel in.
Coming up is Comedy Sports Center with SVP. He'll be joined by Stephen A. Smith, who's currently inventing some reason to be angry over tonight's match. Enjoy the rest.
Thank you, Todd. Now, announcer Mary. Our audience had a tough job of voting, but who got the 5 points? Excellent. Looks like the red team. Fantastic. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this brings us to our last round for the night. So let's all get all the players on the screen for the game of 185. For suggestions for this round, we would like our fans to think about some occupations, some animals, some celebrities, really any noun. While you're doing that, the game of 185 is based on a standard joke format. 185 blanks walk into a bar, and the bartender says, punchline. We're going to fill in those blanks with your suggestion, and our players will provide the punchline. Field Ref Phineas, please give a suggestion for our first 185 tonight.
All right. We have from Sydney, Barbie doll.
Barbie dolls. All right. Game of 185, with our first suggestion being Barbie dolls. Begin. Chance, I saw your hand first.
185 Barbie dolls walk into a bar. Bartender says, hey, what'll it be? And she says, well, can you make 185 drinks? And he says, I'll see what I can do.
Dave!
185 Barbie dolls walk into the bar. Bartender says, hey, what do you have? And they said, we'll take 185 Malibus.
Donnie.
185 Barbie dolls walk into the bar. The bartender says, you paying plastic? That's fantastic.
Kevin.
185 Barbie dolls walk into a bar. The bartender says, what do you have? And the Barbie doll's like, I don't know. I don't want to set any unrealistic expectations.
Chance.
185 Barbie dolls walk into the bar. Well, they didn't walk. They were more of a skipper.
Funny. Okay. Let's go ahead and get a new suggestion. Field Ref Phineas, do you have another suggestion for us, please?
Yes, I do. From Flo, I have Christmas tree salesman.
Christmas tree salesman. 185 Christmas tree salesman. Harrison.
185 Christmas tree salesmen walk into a bar, and the bartender says, hey, stop pining around.
Dance.
185 Christmas tree salesmen walk into the bar, and the bartender says, hey, I'm off right now. Bob'll get ya.
Kevin.
185 Christmas tree salesmen walk into a bar. The bartender says, what do you want? The 185 Christmas tree salesmen say, how about a furzy navel?
I get it. Toddy.
185 Christmas tree salesmen walk into a bar. As they walk in, the bell above the bar goes off, and the bartender looks up and goes, "Attaboy, Clarence."
So beautiful. Feel that, Phineas. Do we have another suggestion, please?
Yes, from Patrick, we have penguin.
Penguins. Your suggestion is penguins. Donnie.
185 penguins walk into the bar, and the bartender says, "What'll you have?"
Like a brick to the head. Kevin.
185 penguins walk into a bar while Morgan Freeman narrates it.
Dave.
185 penguins walk into the bar. The bartender looks a little bit confused, like, guys, we don't have a dress code here. You don't have to be in your tuxedos.
Harrison.
185 penguins walk into the bar. The bartender says, "Sorry, we just got beer and wine." And the penguins say, "We'll have Danny DeVino."
That's so stupid.
Toddy.
185 penguins walk into a bar, and the bartender's like, hey, Ref Eric and all the other refs from Comedy Sports. What y'all doing here?
That's right. I did see you that night. That's pretty awesome. Chance.
185 penguins walk into the bar, closely followed by 185 Batmans.
I'll give you that one, Chance. That's pretty nerdy, but it's pretty funny. And that is time. Ladies and gentlemen, while announcer Mary is tallying up the final score, we want to thank all of you for joining us tonight for our online match. We've had a great time. We hope you have too. You can follow ComedySportz Cincinnati and our producers, OTR Improv, on Facebook and Instagram to make sure you know all about our upcoming projects, including about when we'll be back to resuming live shows at the Madcap Education Center and the Brew House, respectively. We are so excited, as I said before, to have all of you at this free event. If you'd like to help us cover ongoing expenses by leaving a tip for ComedySportz or our producers, OTR Improv, you can do that via PayPal, online, or on the app. Our handle is hello@otrimprov.com. Or you can just go to the chat and see the link that has just at this moment been handily posted for you. Announcer Mary, have you tallied up that final score?
Wow. So going into the final round, that score was 5 for the red team and 10 for the blue team. After tallying the final score. So close. With a final score of 14-15, the blue team wins. Let's hear it for tonight's ComedySportz players.
It's okay.
For the red team, we say goodnight to Chance Kilgore, Kevin Bauer, Harrison Hensley. And for the winning blue team, we say congratulations to Johnny Griffin, Tatiana Godfrey, and Dave Winchell. Your referee has been Eric Hahn. Phineas Clark has been your field ref. Kurt Hebert has been in the control room, and special thanks to Sydney Bowler for support. I'm your announcer, Mary Pitts. Now, a couple of notes before we sign off. ComedySportz will be producing live online matches on Monday nights for at least the rest of July. In addition, Pun King Kevin Bauer posts daily pun challenges on our Facebook page. Just search for ComedySportz Cincinnati on Facebook to join us. That's ComedySportz with a C, Cincinnati. We'd love to put together a special online offering for your family or virtual group. Let us know how we can help. Thank you and good night.